and every game is an absolute must. Partner, how about it before kickoff?
Well, when games are an absolute must, throw caution, throw that right out the window. This is about who's willing to go out there and play with abandonment. That's what it takes to win big games. That's what it takes to beat a team on the other side that's good. And I think we're going to see two teams here today willing to take chances and do whatever it takes to win.
The Bengals are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. The top team in the AFC East will be kicking it away and getting this game started. We're underway here. He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. Manziel's going to march onto the field. He's had a solid season to this point with a quarterback rating that's over 90 on the year. First down at the 20. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. Here's a look at the Bengals offense. Boy, are they difficult to get to the sideline, as this team knows how, better than anyone in the league, knows how to convert on third down. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Anderson's going to take the handoff now.
Well, when it's third and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
The Bengals now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. Manziel's going to take it from the gun. Gilmore grabs him. Gilmore's met at the 37.
The Bengals put themselves in a terrible situation. Third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And a flag comes out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, if his head got yanked back the other way, an obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. The Bengals get a first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Anderson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Bengals snap it at the 26. That's a gain of 6. He's He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Manziel's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. From the shotgun. Martin has the reception.
If they're going to take away all the receivers down the field, throw it short to your running back, and look what they can do in the open field. Nice run by the running back.
Coming to the line at the 8. First down here after the completion. Martin then picks up about 3. And here's the Dolphins defense. They are one of the best in the NFL when it comes to total defense. Second and goal from the 5. What a way to start the game. First possession touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. Fights through contact. Going to be a penalty here.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
First down at the 16. Looking for some daylight up the middle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Amaro's playing out of position in the backfield here. Gurley has the good catch. Gurley's tackled down at the 31.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
And there's a drop.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
The Dolphins snap it at the 31. Up the gut here. It's wide open. Gurley's marked down at the 47.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Langford's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. It's now 1st and 10.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
It's a 2 tight end formation. 2nd and 11. Right back to him. Taking off. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Holding offense.
The defense It's the penalty. Second down coming up. The Dolphins will approach this play from out of the pistol. To the ground. Charging ahead. Picks up about 5.
Well, when you can run as fast as he can, every once in a while when they put those arms around you, that's not going to be enough. Good job of breaking that tackle.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. The Dolphins still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. It's third down coming up. The Bengals will come out in the dime. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Could have been intercepted. Another third down stop right there and into the second quarter of play now. We really haven't seen this offense on track quite yet.
Yeah, let's give all the credit to the defense. I like how they're playing on the defensive side. The defensive coordinator's making good calls, and they are making it happen.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Johnson's in on the tackle. And a run back of about 16.
The Bengals love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Bengals will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 7-0. Anderson's lined up as the single back. Running room. Good yardage picked up on that call.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down here after the run. Manziel's got it in the gun. The Bengals now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
Manziel's 3 for 3 with that completion. First down at the 37. Anderson's met after a gain of 8. The Bengals want to count on the running game and have done so to this point. Anderson's been a huge part of it here in the first half, Phil, the way he's been running the football.
Give the coaches a lot of credit right here. They're being very patient, staying with the running game, and the running back, boy, is he taking advantage of every opportunity. This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
The Bengals from the 27 gives it to him again. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line. First and 10. Secures it with 2 hands.
The Bengals did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now second and short, much easier to call those kind of plays.
Manziel's now completed 4 in a row. Drop back, shotgun formation. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3. Crockett Gilmore has the catch. That's a gain of 8.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. He's churning ahead, and he's thrown to the ground.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Second and long.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
This long drive continues. Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun. He's got the catch. Good for only a yard.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
A short field goal try on the way. And he puts it through for 3. How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Dolphins stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game. Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
First down at the 40. Watkins got it on a pass that had some heat. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. That's his first reception today.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Dolphins from the 37. He'll throw it over the middle. Gains 16. The Dolphins are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. Winston's lining up in the pistol. First down and 10. He was looking for Watkins, but this pass goes incomplete.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Second and 10. Gurley's handed the football. Ray Maualuga in on that last tackle.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Gurley's lined up in a single back formation. The Dolphins snap it at the 31. Has his man. Lane's there to take it down.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
First and goal from the 9. Catch made. That's a gain of 6. That's another reception. Give him 2. The Dolphins are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Second down coming up. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front.
Well, there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Third and goal from the 1. A tackle behind the line. The Dolphins had a 4th down play coming up, but want to be sure about what they want to do here, so they burn a timeout. The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2.
Here we go. 1-9.
Here's the quick toss, and that'll close the gap.
The head coach decides he wants to be the aggressor in this situation. On 4th and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
He made it. The Bengals now only up a single possession. The gap's been closed in this one. Scores 10-7. Runs up to grab it at the 4. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Dolphins have been more than up to the challenge today defensively. We're nearing halftime, and they've allowed the opposing offense to get almost nothing positive going at all, Phil.
Well, you know what we got here? We got 2 teams on the offensive side. They can't wait to get to halftime to go in and make some adjustments, find some new plays, and try a different form of attack.
The Bengals have it at the 24. In the end, it picks up only a yard. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw 2 defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half. With this kick, the second half is underway. Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. The Bengals defense trying to crack down yet again on the opposition, leading through 2 quarters and leading the way for this team.
I like the way they played in the first half on the defensive side, so make sure you don't lose that thought process and that confidence that you gained in what you did in the first half, and go out there and attack this offense.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The play clock's running down. Got drilled as he throws it.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
The Dolphins will take the snap from the 30. Down the field. What a catch.
The Dolphins, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
1st and 10. Gurley makes the grab. Gurley's tackled, but earns a new set of downs.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Winston's going to be in the pistol here. Now 1st and 10. Ball is out, and the defense has it. No one's going to get him now. Tackle's made. Just out of the half, and it looks like the coaching staff's adjustments worked as the defense comes up with the fumble recovery.
Yes, I like what the coaching staff did. They changed up the defenses. They put those players in some different spots, caught the offense by surprise, and they got the turnover.
He pulls it down somehow.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Double tight end formation. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. And the reception by Anderson. Hill's in on the tackle.
The Bengals really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
Manziel's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain. The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
The Bengals are in the end zone for the touchdown. Manziel's now got 5 touchdown passes on the season. And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive. Executing to perfection, and they got a nice lead here. Let's see if they can hang on.
The Bengals getting ready to kick it off. Takes it from the 4, and here we go. The Dolphins are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Jason Morrow makes the catch. Amaro's tackled down at the 36.
The Dolphins did a good job that time, throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now 2nd and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
2nd down after that pass play. The Dolphins come to the line of scrimmage and show a full house. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Gains Ingram's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. Here's the football marked at the 47. Winston set in the pistol. First down at the 47. He's hit as he throws him. Second and 10 coming up. The Bengals lined up in the nickel. Hurley's taking the handoff. Ford's there to take him down.
You got to be able to fight adversity in the NFL or in any sports, but the fumble, not even thought about by this running back anymore. He is just out there getting it done.
The Dolphins from the 37. Gets it out for the completion. Breaks the tackle. That's his first reception today.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
First down at the 18. Slashing to the right side. Gains 11. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. The Bengals come out in a dime package. First and goal. The Dolphins has it. Touchdown. More than a quarter to play. This situation here is suddenly looking a whole lot less dire.
How about that? Just in a few seconds, everything turns around. Now we have a close game, and everything is going to change here late in the third going into the fourth.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Bengals will try to answer right back here with another touchdown. Both offenses dominating the game right now. It's been a while since we've had a drive that hasn't ended in a touchdown, Phil.
You're right, Jim. The offenses are dominating, and you look at the defensive players. They are truly on their heels. They don't know what's coming, and they don't know what to do.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 25. Anderson's taken down at the 26.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Looks like they're in press coverage here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Manziel's tackled right at the 35. First down coming up. One quarter to go, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Harris is there that time for the tackle.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
Second down here after that run play.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Another carry here. And a flag comes out.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
1st and 10. Nice chunk of yardage picked up by Doug Martin. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Manziel's back in shotgun formation. The catch is made.
Good job that time by the quarterback. You got a lead in the 4th quarter. Don't take chances. Nobody open down the field, so he throws it short, and he gets a completion. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Hill's there to make the stop.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. And they go back to the ground. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. The Bengals have stayed with the run game today, and it's been a big part of their game plan. Anderson's been absolutely brilliant and almost impossible to bring down.
What a dominating performance by this offense today, just coming out and out-hitting the deep.
And he's across for the touchdown. And that touchdown could have officially put this one out of reach.
Well, if it's not out of reach, it'll take 2 miracles to get back in this game by the defensive side. My gosh, they just gave up that time. They let the offense march down there and just score a touchdown that put this game out of reach.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense would like to drive for another touchdown, only they would like to think that this time it won't go to waste, and their defense might step up at some point here, Phil.
Well, all they can do is just go out there and score again. Don't worry about your defense. Don't start thinking about that. Worry about your job, what you're doing on the offensive side, because what you have been doing has been terrific.
That's another reception, giving him 2.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
The Bengals sat at the line. Dime package. 1st down and 10. Dante Moncrief makes the grab. The Dolphins still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Winston's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been out.
The ball is fumbled, and it's a takeaway.
As a quarterback, you got to know when to get rid of the football. That time, he just holds on it too long, takes the hit, and fumbles it. Bad job.
The Bengals really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Second and 8 coming up. Manziel lines up in the pistol. The Bengals from the 32. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. Shazier's there to make the tackle. That's a timeout by the defense. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. Manziel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Well, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
The Bengals will have to punt the football. They'll take it at the 20.
The Dolphins know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Dolphins were able to bulldoze their way down the field, only to cough up the football the last time they were out here. It sure looked like they were going to put up some points.
Yeah, the defense has got to feel lucky that time. They dodged a bullet just getting that fumble because they were getting moved on, pushed back. The offense was moving the ball great, and the defense came up with the fumble.
The Dolphins from the 37. The Dolphins now move the chains. Marquette down for another reception. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Amaro's going to pull in the bullet pass. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. First down here after the completion. Amaro with the reception. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You never know with the talent of these guys nowadays. Little short passes, you think they're harmless, and look what happens. They got so much talent all the way down the field for the score.
Winston's going to have a tough time upstaging what he did on that scoring drive. Passing for more than 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him. The Dolphins will line up here for the onside kick. Got a flag down here.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The onside kick is not legal until the football travels 10 yards. First down here.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
They'll run it here. Slashes to the left side. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. We have 2 minutes remaining, and the defense knows it must step up big now. Quarters formation here for the defense. Second down and 10. Anderson's got on the handoff. Now looking at third down. The Bengals have to get to the 25 to move the chains. Got a flag.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Dolphins official. They wouldn't specifically say what the injury was other than it's an upper body injury that won't stop him from returning. Back to you.
Third down after the penalty. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Feeds him again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
My man has been a workhorse all season long. He loves to carry the football. The offense keeps giving it to him. Big reason why he's in the top 10 in rushing attempts so far this year.
And converts on the three.
Now the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much
Going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
How about this get? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
The extra point to go ahead by 1. Inside of the uprights. So we've got a kickoff coming up, and it's all about defense now as they've taken the lead late in the fourth. And he'll start his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Shazier's at the head of the defense here that has a chance to close this game out if they can come up with a critical stop right now.
A lot of talented players on this defense. We know that. They got some stars, actually. All you need is one of them to come through, make that play that's going to ice this game.
The Bengals coming to the line still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter. First down, pressure on every snap now. And the flag is down.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right
Still
there.
first down.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Manziel's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
First down, pressure on every snap now. Manziel's going to take it from the gun. He's got a wide open alley. The Bengals get a first down. The Bengals call a timeout. Their first. Final 30 seconds, and it's a first down. Manziel lines up in the pistol. First down at the 46. C.J. Anderson with the catch. And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second down and 8. That was Rodgers-Cromartie on the coverage that time. The Bengals know they have to get to the 34-yard line to give their kicker a shot. A critical moment in this game as it's third down. Manziel has everybody split out wide for this snap.
The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback on this play.
Throws the pass. And it's batted down. Fourth down is on the way, and to the surprise of no one in this stadium, they're going for it.
Yep, and you know who's going to win this battle? The toughest, most physical team. That's what the NFL is all about.
Trailing in this one, they have to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Manziel's got it in the gun. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time. Manziel's unable to come through on 4th down. And with that failed possession, they may wind up walking out of here today wondering what could have been.
They're going to be so disappointed because all year long in these type of situations, they have been very good. But that was just, it was not meant to be, and they couldn't come through in 4th down.
I am shocked they were unable to convert. Takes a knee. The Bengals will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time. After that defensive timeout, we're ready for action. Takes the knee. No stopping this team. They mount another victory here today to keep the streak going.
I think you said it right. There's no stopping him. It's going to be hard to stop him. I don't know how you're going to do it. Everything is going well. Good decisions by the coach, the quarterback, the defense. Everybody's playing well. Look out.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.